Inside MLFB on SGPN is presented by WynnBET. Bet $50 at WynnBET and get $200 on free bets. Bet big, win bigger with WynnBET. Download the WynnBET app now or visit wynnbet.com and start winning today. We're also brought to you by Sleeper. You already play fantasy on Sleeper, but now you can win cold hard cash with their over-under game. Just head to sleeper.com/SGP on your phone to join the SGPN group, and Sleeper will automatically match your first deposit up to $100. That's sleeper.com/SGP. We're also brought to you by IPVanish. IPVanish is the official VPN of SGPN, and they're offering 70% off if you go to IPVanish.com/SGP. That's IPVanish.com/SGP. And make sure to check out our new Discord server, the perfect place to interact and sweat bets with the entire SGPN crew. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Discord.
Yes.
Here with CJ Drinkard, stadium manager of Ladd-Peeble Stadium. CJ, thanks for taking the time to take us through this beautiful stadium here in Mobile, Alabama.
Yes,
CJ,
sir.
how's it feel to have landed a professional football team playing in your stadium?
Let me just breathe again. It's definitely an exciting experience. Extremely excited. I'm a football guy at heart, so definitely having those guys come in is going to be a treat, not only for me, but for the people in the city. So I'm looking forward to it.
Good. And CJ, I know you're also a football guy. You work with the Buccaneers Football Academy as well. You obviously coach players up. So how's this feel to be hosting a professional football league that's dedicated to coaching players up, given your background?
It's unreal, honestly, because coaching those guys at that level and then allowing them to kind of come here and support, the Alabama Airborne, for example, is definitely something that I'm extremely intrigued by, because I want to see the coaching methods that they have, and I'm going to kind of steal from what they do and add to my arsenal as well. So,
I mean, you talk about stealing, you're going to be stealing from some of the best with Jerry Glanville and Jeff Reinbold coming in. Have you had a chance to talk to either of them yet?
Yes, I met them last week, but we're definitely going to have more in-depth conversations this week as they practice. So,
what sort of things are you looking to learn from them? What's the first question you're going to ask?
First question is, how do you get guys to buy in immediately? For some programs it takes some years. For him, I've kind of watched his career, researched him a little bit, and he's definitely somebody who knows how to get that buy-in quick. So that's my main thing, is how do you get guys to believe in you right out the gate?
Awesome. So you got the developmental lead, you got the airborne here. Have you done any research into the players that are going to be coming through yet? Yes,
so I've done a lot of research into the players. There's a few quarterbacks that I'm looking forward to seeing. A couple of them came by last week, so they got size, they got big hands. They're heavy, they're thick. So seeing those guys play on those Tuesday nights is going to be something really surreal for me. So,
who are some of those quarterbacks you're really excited to see play?
So Scott was one of them that I met. He's kind of the one that sticks out to me the most, and with him, I'm looking forward to seeing him throw the ball. So,
Scott, which team is he on?
Airborne.
Oh, yep, I remember now. Okay. So, how do you think this team's going to be received by the community? What's the energy like in Mobile?
Great question. So Mobile is a unique market, but so far so good. We've been blown up with calls all week about practice, even game tickets. So I hope they have enough tickets to sell.
I mean, so you're thinking that this entire 40,000 seat stadium could be in play for Major League Football?
Yes, most definitely.
That's awesome. So you think there's going to be a lot of community support. Why is the community going to buy into the Airborne? Why are they embracing this team?
Another good question. So with the city of Mobile, there's just not a lot of activity here at Ladd right now. So with the Airborne coming in as well as the other teams, it's a golden opportunity to steal the engagement.
Make sure to get down on the Wins Bet 50 Win $200 promotion, where a $50 bet qualifies you for up to $200 in free bets. Bet $500 on sports or casino before July 31st, 2022. Get entered to win the ultimate fantasy football draft experience at Encore Beach Club, including a 2-night stay at Wynn Resorts for you and your entire league. Multiple entries allowed. There's so much to choose from, and all you have to do is download the WynnBET app or visit wynnbet.com to get started. Offer subject to change. Terms and conditions at wynnbet.com. Must be 21 or older and present in the state where playthrough WynnBET is available. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. SGPN's also offering a free home run derby contest exclusively on the SGPN app. Be sure to go download the free app and enter today. Winner gets a $200 gift certificate to the SGPN store. Now on to Sleeper. Sleeper is the fastest growing fantasy platform today with millions of players. You probably already have a fantasy league on there. I use it for all of mine. It's a game-changing product unlike anything else in the industry, and now you can make money on Sleeper too by playing their new over-under game. It's super simple. First, in any sport, choose 2 or more players that you like and pick the over-under. For example, the number of points in basketball or hits in baseball. Then choose the amount of money you want to enter into the contest. If you pick correctly, you can win anywhere from 2 to over 20 times your money you put in. The main reason I'm excited about Over Under on Sleeper is that it's the only app where I can join my buddies' contests and play together. It's got a built-in group chat where I can see and copy my friends' picks with the tap of a button. It's insanely fun to ride it out together. Stop what you're doing and download Sleeper to play their new Over Under game. Have fun with your friends and make some money.
So do you think that the fact that it's kind of a developmental league going into places where it hasn't in the past, do you think that that appeals to the fans in Mobile?
Yes, surprisingly, we're just football lovers. So it could be from developmental to the NFL. You know, if it's football, then they're definitely going to support it. So,
what does the Airborne have to do to capture the fans of Mobile and get them to buy in and come back week in and week out?
Throw the ball. Throw the ball.
So you think they're going to be all over Coach Reinbold and his Airborne?
Yes, yes. So as long as they're 80-20 pass, then they'll be fine here. So
just light it up, throw it through the air.
Hey,
Airborne,
light it
let
up.
It fly. There we go. Now, you talked a little bit about the community embracing it. You know, what do you hope to see from the Airborne besides just on the field being a part of the Mobile community?
Hey, that's a good thing that you brought up. So as long as they are able to bring some type of excitement for the kids, that'll draw the parents, and now you draw families. So focusing on that in this market is definitely going to be the big thing for them in future success.
Ladd-Peebles has had some challenges recently with attracting with the departure of South Alabama to an on-campus facility, Senior Bowl departing. What would you say to people about Ladd-Peebles as a facility?
This is a historical landmark in itself. I myself played many games here, so definitely I just want to let the people know that we're here to stay, and not only just Ladd-Peebles, but Alabama Airborne. So that's going to be our team. That's our staple now. Hopefully some fan gear will come out soon, so I can kind of steal some of that. But we're definitely going to support in the best way that we can.
So you got the Airborne for this, and I heard rumor that there's another big game coming to town later this fall. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Yes.
So the Buccaneer Sports Academy will play IMG postgrad. So that game is going to be monumental. I can promise you that.
Okay. And then there's another one coming in collegiately, isn't there?
Yes. So November 12th, Jackson State's coming. So Primetime's going to be here, and he's definitely going to shut the stadium down. So
Jackson State, Alabama A&M, you're doing a great job of turning Ladd-Peebles back into a destination for college football.
Yes.
You know, what are the challenges that you face connecting a historic venue like this with the modern era when everyone thinks of stadiums as needing the cushiest seats, the best Wi-Fi? Why historic stadiums like Ladd-Peebles?
With Ladd-Peebles, people have to understand the draw that it has in the community alone. That alone is why people should come here and support the games. Alabama A&M and Jackson State, let's talk about that for a second, is going to sell out. I probably had, in my short tenure here so far, probably over 5,000 calls literally about that game. Like right now this morning, we had 627 missed calls, and half of those voicemails are about the game. Whether it's tent sales or tailgating or suite sales. So having events like that is something that we can definitely lean on.
And make sure to check out our new Discord server, the perfect place to interact and sweat bets with the entire SGPN crew. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/discord. Did you have coffee this morning? Where'd you get it from? The grocery store? Out of a can? Some big bucks chain that's impersonal and doesn't care about your tastes? Well, you need to stop that, and you need to get Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee connects customers to the freshest and best tasting coffee they've ever made at home by partnering with the country's best craft roasters. These independent businesses from big cities and small towns care about you and your impact as a customer. It's an expertly tasted coffee that the trade team has worked to test thousands of coffee to keep 450 different kinds live and ready to ship every day. There's no one perfect coffee, but there is a perfect coffee for you, and Trade's human-powered algorithm will find it. Trade will send you freshly roasted beans from 60 of the country's best craft roasters, small businesses, and you can support them. Your friends may call you a snob, but you just know what coffee tastes like and when it's really perfect. Right now, Trade is offering new subscribers a total of $30 off your first order plus free shipping when you go to drinktrade.com/SGP. That's more than 40 cups of coffee for free. Get started by taking their quiz at drinktrade.com/SGP and let Trade find you a coffee you'll love. That's drinktrade.com/SGP for $30 off. Did you know that browsing online using incognito mode doesn't actually protect your privacy? That's right, without added security, you might as well give away all your private data to hackers, advertisers, your ISP, and other prying eyes. That's why I use IPVanish VPN to make it easy to stay truly private and secure on the internet. IPVanish helps you safely browse the internet by encrypting 100% of your data. This means that your private details, password, communications, browsing history, and more will be completely shielded from falling into the wrong hands. Even your physical location will be hidden. IPVanish makes you virtually invisible online. It's that simple. You can use IPVanish on unlimited devices without sacrificing on speed, your computers, tablets, phones, even devices like your Fire Stick when you're streaming media. Whether I'm at home or in public, I don't go online anymore without using IPVanish. IPVanish is offering an incredible 70% off their yearly plan for our listeners with a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's just like getting 9 months for free. IPVanish is super easy to use. All you have to do is tap one button and you're instantly protected. You won't even know it's on. Stop sharing with the world everything you stream, everything you search for, and everything you buy. Take back your privacy today with the brand rated 4.6 out of 5 on Trustpilot. So go to ipvanish.com/SGP and use promotional code SGP and claim your 70% savings. That's ipvanish.com/SGP.
So you mentioned you played many games here. What level were you playing at, and what does it mean now to be given stewardship of this historic stadium that means so much to you?
Oh man, so I was in high school, so I played for Faith Academy here. So we played a lot of games here. One of the games I can recall off top was John L. LaFleur. So they weren't a team that anybody feared, honestly, but they beat us 30-something to 6 out here. So that's just something that I can just look back and say, that was great memories for myself. But definitely being over the stadium now, it's kind of a tearjerker, because I never in a million years thought that this would be, the place that I sit today. So
you're helping reinvent that. What are some of the challenges that come about in trying to reinvent a stadium that many people had started to write off?
Yeah, so I think my biggest challenge now is just maintaining the engagement with the competition that I have with South Alabama, the Mitchell Center, the Fairgrounds. So when those guys are ramping up throughout the year and I'm coming in trying to steal the show, that's kind of something that's kind of challenging now. So,
anything else you've got on the horizons? You landed a premier college football game between two historic powerhouses that's going to draw. You landed a professional football team.
Yep.
You brought in a premier high school program. What else can we look forward to coming to Ladd-Peebles in the near future?
All right, so here's a sneak peek. We will have a beer and wine festival here. So outside of sports, I'm definitely looking to do something like that to increase the engagement. We will bring in a few country artists to kind of liven the environment, but definitely doing something like that I think is going to pull from all sorts of demographics. So.
Awesome. CJ, anything else you want to plug? You plugged a teaser of festivals coming. You plugged your premier college game. You've got a pro team. Anything else you want to plug about this stadium?
Yes, everybody, shop Coke.
So, CJ, thank you for your time, man. Super excited to see everything that happens here at Ladd-Peebles.
All right, thank you.
Cool. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
That was great.